Hello everyone, I'm Sarah Botman from Butterfly Data. I'm excited to present our hack, Butterfly's Green Energy Suitability Assessment. Let me start by sharing with you the business issue we're addressing. In 2022, the cost of living crisis gained significant news coverage when energy prices began soaring to record levels. For millions of people, this isn't just a news story. This situation impacts not just individuals, but families and their communities as well. Our goal was to develop a tool that could take into account where the user lived, what direction their house faced in, and what the weather was like in that particular area. At Butterfly Data, we understand the importance of climate targets, and about 2 years ago, we developed our own carbon reduction plan in line with the UK's ambition to get to net zero by 2050. As of last year, we became climate neutral, but as a business where the majority of our employees work from home, one of the significant parts of our carbon footprint is our own employees' energy bills. So if we can encourage them to use renewable energy at home, then that's better for our carbon footprint and better for the planet. Now, I'm excited to share with you the outcome of the project. Our tool assesses the green energy suitability based on location, direction, and weather assessment. We provide assessments of wind and solar energy, and the tool displays the outcomes in the form of gauges, charts, and recommendations for the type of green energy they should use. Finally, we stream live weather data from an API so that the user can have an up-to-date picture of what they'd be generating right now if they were using that particular type of renewable energy.
The team, Butterfly Data, has been able to help an organization, probably a commercial organization or a government organization, help to a decision about whether wind or solar energy are a good choice.
To achieve this, we used agile methodology. We collaborated, shared ideas, and adapted to data-driven changes. We primarily used the SAS platform and visual analytics, but we also used Python to build machine learning models to predict which was the best kind of energy to use in that particular situation. We created our own synthetic data, capturing the sentiments of users county by county, and then using intelligent decisioning, we were able to feed those factors into a suggested energy type and calculate the suitability score.
Team Butterfly, they're tackling a problem that is really important as we're going into an era where the sources of energy has a great impact on our planet.
Now let's dive into those machine learning models.
To make this decision more intelligent and efficient, we have considered using supervised machine learning techniques in terms of decision trees, gradient boosting algorithms, and random forest and logistic regression as well. We have built a pipeline, a basic kind of pipeline where all these models are there. And each model is actually trained with the data and they are predicting the outcome on their own.
Let's take a look at the different tabs on the Visual Analytics dashboard.
This shows us the recommended wind or solar for a given region. And to do this, we have a score which has been calculated using intelligent decisioning on key factors, such as sentiment analysis and also wind speed for areas and weather conditions. So to show this information, on the left-hand side, we have the map of the United Kingdom, which has been split to regions. As you select a region, the dashboard will update and show you the recommended wind or solar for that region. The recommendation dials, there we have, they're split into three colours, red, amber and green. Green is a recommendation, amber is a possibility, and red is we would not recommend. To help with the commercial decision of which of these might be the best option and also what the renewable market is like in that region, below we have a frequency of different renewable projects for that region. So it may be that there's a recommendation for wind and that there's not much wind availability in that region, or there's not many wind projects in that region, and that would make it a great technology to use.
So the second and third pages of our tool are there to summarize the key factors that have gone into our intelligent decisioning calculation for the solar score and the wind scores on that summary page. So you can see here for our solar page, we have box plots for cloud cover by county. We also have time series for hours of sunlight by county, and then also our local sentiment word cloud. The output by acreage in kilowatts, the calculation was done for an array of different plot sizes, and there was an assumption made that for every 4,000 square meters or 1 acre, you could fit 2,000 square meter solar panels in there, leaving space for any upkeep for the solar panels as well as any other infrastructure that's required. For wind, we have summarized our wind direction, wind score, and our sentiment analysis, as well as our wind speed. The sentiment analysis, the number of positive, negative, and neutral opinions, and our wind speed feed directly into that wind score that you see. The wind direction plot is using a vector plot in SAS, and the length of the vector corresponds to the number of recordings that show the wind going in that particular direction. This was done by taking the wind direction that we had in our weather data in degrees and mapping that to an XY coordinate using sine and cosine. And then using a prop freak, we were able to determine the frequency of winds in each particular direction, and then use that as a multiplier, turn that into percentage, and use that as a multiplier to determine the length of each vector. So you can see that wind direction plot varies depending on the selected county.
On our wind and solar overview page, we have a number of visualizations which can help the user with deciding whether wind or solar energy is suitable in their area. The user can see at a glance the existing commercial solar and wind farms in their area. The user is able to select each individual site on a map in order to get additional information like installed capacity, as well as other key metrics like the average number of sunlight hours and the average wind speed in their area. Based on our research of weather patterns and also local weather data, we are able to give an accurate recommendation on the suitability of solar panels or wind turbines. This ensures that any recommendation we provide is much more likely to be financially viable, as we have already considered a number of key factors. If a user's recommendation is solar panels, for example, we also provide a number of additional tabs. These include solar sites, solar by region, and solar panels by county.
This tab shows the wind sites by region. When you click on Scotland, there are around 8,000 installed capacity of wind turbines with the average speed, wind speed. There is correlation between average speed and the number of turbines for a particular region, which is quite evident. You can also change the county from drop-down menu to get a distribution of wind speed and the installed capacity. The next tab shows the distribution of turbines by region. Around 14,000 installed capacity of turbines have been shown, which are distributed by counties. Also, when you look at the map, if you click on the particular region, there's a better view of the county with installed capacity and number of turbines.
Our tool would be especially useful in the commercial sector as it shows all operational renewable sites in the UK. However, it can also be used by individuals, for example, homeowners and landlords who would like to reduce their energy bills and also generate energy from a clean, renewable source, which will help reduce their carbon footprint.
In conclusion, our project provides a practical solution to the energy crisis that affects millions of people. We believe that our tool can help people make informed decisions about green energy use, reduce carbon emissions and air pollution, and create a more sustainable future. We look forward to answering any questions you may have.